The Indianapolis Public Library has many digital resources available for students of all ages working from home right now, some of which don't even require a library card during the library's extended closure. I'm going to show you how to access those databases in hopes that it will help you as you do your schoolwork at home. You can get to the library's website by simply typing in Indianapolis Public Library in a Google search or typing in your address bar, indpl.org. That's going to take you to our homepage where you can find an immediate search bar to search throughout the website, new arrivals to the library, a link to get a library card, and our Ask a Librarian feature. All of these things you can still do even though we're closed. You can get a library card, you can send messages to librarians, ask them questions. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to this research link here at the top right-hand corner. That's going to take us to the homepage for all of our databases. You'll read a nice description about what you're going to see. You can access Access 360 and Digital Indy up here at the top. And if you scroll a little further down, you'll see a list of all of our databases in alphabetical order. It's quite an extensive list, so I'm going to help you narrow those down a little bit. But first, to the right-hand side of your screen, you're going to see the word tutorials. If you click on that, there's some instructional videos in there that help you navigate some of the databases, but not all of them. You can see a search bar where you can type in what you're looking for, but what that's going to do, it's going to prompt you to type in your library card right away. And I'm hoping to show you the resources that are available without a library card right now. I'm going to use these filters at the top, and I'm going to filter our list to show homework help for grades 6 through 12 and current issues. I'm going to pretend that we're going to do a little social studies project here, a little current issues project. And this is going to make our list of resources smaller. And all of the Gale databases right now are accessible without a library card. So I'm going to show you one that's kind of a one-stop shop for any topic that you need to research for schoolwork right now. It's called Gale in Context High School. Gale in Context is exactly as the library website describes it. It's a great starting point for all levels of students conducting research, and it's a much more reliable source of information than a simple Google search. Gale touts that its content in this database is provided by scholars, specialists, professionals, and educators, and it's thoughtfully curated and created to meet the needs of a younger audience. Okay, let's begin by imagining ourselves looking for information on current issues for the purpose of leading a discussion board for a language arts or social studies class. Your instructor asks you to find an article from a reliable source about one current issue and use that article to begin a discussion thread for your classmates. You are supposed to be an expert on the issue after reading the article and are expected to facilitate a discussion among your peers. But you are struggling to come up with something to talk about. Well, NDPL is here to help you. And here we are on the homepage of Gale in Context. If you don't get there right away, they're just going to ask you to verify where you live. You need to type in the name of your library, which is the Indianapolis Public Library. Possibly enter in your zip code, and you'll have full access without having to type in a library card number. You can also change the Gale database that you want to use from here, but we're going to stick to Gale in Context High School. You can change the language that you want to read or even listen to your article in. And there's also a link to Google Classroom if that's what you're using for your schoolwork. There's a search bar. You can type in specific topics to look up. First of all, we have some topics of interest. Obviously, COVID-19 is on the top of our minds. And then a couple of other interesting topics. Here we have video games. That's cool. Scrolling on down, you can browse by topic. You have biographies there, geography, you can search literature, and right there for our pretend assignment, we have social issues. And you can click on any of those, and you can see there's 139 different topics that you can search under social issues. At the bottom there there's some educational resources, and on the right-hand side here, you'll be interested to see some tip sheets and worksheets, like a tip sheet on how to choose a topic, how to make an outline, how to organize a report. We're writing a discussion post for this pretend assignment. So we're going to go back and we're going to stick to that topic of interest, coronavirus. I want to explore this topic a little bit more. You can see right away we have an overview of the Gale article that you're going to read. We have some links to some audio sources, websites, biographies within this article. And then we can branch out to some other articles on the topic, and you can see there the source from which they come. We have images that we could possibly use. We also have some videos, some short videos that you can include in your assignment. I'm ready to read the entire article, so I'll click Read More. Here it is, our Gale article, remember, which has been written by scholars and experts on each of these topics. From here you can cite, send yourself an email this article, print it, or download it to your desktop. You can even just get a link. And then right here is the bank of notes that you could possibly take when you're reading. When you scroll down to the text itself, you can translate it to any language. If you struggle to see the text, you can enhance the font, or you have the option to listen to the entire article be read to you. And we'll highlight each of the words as it's reading them. One of the best features of Gale in Context is that you can highlight or take notes as you read. And I'm going to highlight this word here, respiratory. You have the option to highlight it, take notes on it, or define it. Click Define. You have definitions, tells you what the word means, or branching out on this word. I'm going to highlight it in purple because it's my favorite color. And I'm going to show you how that note bank works at the top there. You can see I've highlighted respiratory, and it remembered that. Scrolling on down, you'll see some critical thinking questions. These are to help you with your comprehension of the article, or for this pretend discussion post assignment, you can use these questions to ask your classmates. And at the very bottom, we have the complete citation for this article. You can copy and paste it in MLA or APA, whatever your teacher needs. And then over to the right-hand side, we have links to some related subjects. And we can see our lexile level in here, how many words the article is in case your teacher's giving you a limit. And that is Gale in Context. Just a brief tutorial on how to use it and some of the useful features that it has. I hope this was helpful. I hope you can use this in your studies at home. I hope you enjoy your time at home and you stay safe and healthy.